Hey guys, me Steve, Cliff Anshe Chevrolet. It's a nice, cool, snowy morning here in Alpena, Michigan. And today what I wanted to do is talk to you about this 2022 Chevrolet High Country Silverado that's behind me. As many of you know, I do the photos for our website here at Cliff Anshe Chevrolet. And a little while ago, I did this truck, got the photos right here, got them up on our website, and I was just simply blown away by this pickup behind me. It has to be the nicest Chevy Silverado I've ever seen. What I want to do with you guys today is simply go over why this Silverado behind me has just blown my mind. Let's get to it. I got my coffee Cabot Creek. It is cool. Hang on here. Let's find out. It's 27 degrees. It's balmy. Woo! All right, guys. In 2014, we know Chevrolet created the High Country when they did the new Silverado back then. This was done in two parts. The first reason is Chevrolet had a lot of success with its sister truck to the Silverado, the GMC Sierra on that Denali trim level, which I'm sure that you've all heard by now. So that is part one. The other reason why Chevrolet came out with the High Country was you had the Ford F-150 King Ranch, you had the Dodge Ram Laramie. So to keep up with the truck wars, which we all know goes on, Chevrolet decided in 2014 to come out with the High Country. Over the past 8 years, the Silverado High Country has really evolved to really what initially was a chrome heavy truck in the trim level, which they automatically put the 6.2 on. So for the 2022 Chevy Silverado, we know that Chevrolet refreshed it. They had the 2022 Limited, which is the previous body style, and then we did a couple things to upgrade it, which we're gonna go over here in a minute on this new 2022 Silverado. So let's start with the exterior on the Chevy Silverado. Many things have stayed the same, including my former favorite thing on the High Country trim level. That Galvano grille with its Godric accents is still my favorite, well, was my favorite thing on the Chevy Silverado High Country. Along with that grille, you have that embossed High Country badging. We still have that standard 20-inch wheel, but we have a little bit of a different wheel now. We have a machined aluminum wheel with charcoal accents. It's a really sharp looking wheel, and it really modernizes this High Country Silverado. Also new to this 2022 Silverado, we have a piece of metal molding that goes along the doors that, again, much like the grille, which has an embossed High Country logo on it. All right, it actually says Silverado, not High Country. My bad. Speaking of the High Country logo, we still have the High Country badging strategically placed in a few parts along the Silverado. We still have the Durabed. We have an industry exclusive 12 tie-down hooks. While we're back there, we have the power down liftgate and we have the power up liftgate on the High Country trim level. As we move to the front of the Chevy Silverado, you're going to see we have the front chrome recovery hooks. We have an updated bumper, high intensity LED headlamps with LED curtain daytime running lamps, and we have a tracer animation that runs with those LED headlights. Kind of a cool little touch. All right. We have 3 engine choices on the High Country Silverado for you. The truck behind me has a 5.3 liter V8, 355 horsepower, and is paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission. This 5.3 liter V8 has the dynamic fuel management where it kind of can go from 1 to 8, do whatever it needs to do to get you the best gas mileage possible. Hang on. That 5.3 liter V8 with that 10-speed automatic transmission will pull 9,200 pounds. Chevrolet, I think I've talked about this before, has made it really easy for you to figure out how much your truck can tow just by opening that door jamb and looking down to the bottom. It tells you conventional towing, this one right here behind me, 9,200 pounds. So what really has blown me away about this High Country behind me and has just fallen in love is the new interior on this High Country. New to the High Country is the night shift blue jet black leather interior. We've had some High Country badging in the different spots in the interior on the Silverado, and they have placed some authentic open pore wood in different spots of the High Country that just really gives the interior some really classy accents. New to the 2020 Silverado on the LTE trim levels and up is that 12.3 customizable driver information center. As we slightly pan to the right, actually for you guys watching this, I'm probably going this way, all right? It's a 13.4 color touchscreen with Google Assistant built in it. Google, take me to Cliff Anshe Chevrolet.
Okay, Cliff Anshe Chevrolet, INC. Here we go.
All you audiophiles out there will appreciate that 7-speaker Bose system. But what I love about this Bose system is the silver grille on the inside of the door for the speaker covers. It is super classy, and it just adds a super nice touch to the high country trim level. New high country stitching in the headrest, and finally we've added an electronic transmission shifter that has moved from the column to the in between the seats. And the nice thing about this shifter is we now have paddle shifting. So if you get the option for the buckets and have the shifting in the middle, you now have paddle shifting on the steering wheel. All right, so that's the 2022 Chevy Silverado High Country. I just can't say enough about it. I'm absolutely in love with the truck. Do me a favor, drop a comment below of your favorite thing on this high country Silverado. And while you're there, do me a favor, hit the like button. And if you feel so moved, also hit the subscribe button to turn on the notifications so you'll be notified on when the next video I make drops. I've been doing Vlogmas for those of you that follow the channel. For those of you who don't know, Vlogmas starts on December 1st and it's Christmas Day, and you try to do a daily vlog of your life. We have been pretty active here at the dealership. We had Santa visit, we had an employee Christmas party. So I've been vlogging along about our day-to-day lives here at Cliff and Sheet Chevrolet and mine and some of the other things I do. And I told you guys I was going to try during the Vlogmas to get a car video out. So I did one on this high country. I'm just in love with it. I want it so bad, but I also have 66,000 reasons to hold off on that purchase for now. I'm hoping to squeeze out one more car video before the end of the year. I appreciate all your support for 2022. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see you on the next one.